We've got people from 3 continents, 4 countries, and a lot of New York City real estate represented here, as well as the hinterlands. This year we celebrate a few firsts. This is the first international competition, and the first time we've had over 10 teams participating. First time we've had to say no to a couple of teams that wanted to present. So we've got pipeline demand, which is always really, really good for the future. All the teams, best of luck to you. Judges, grill them.
We're going to talk about the case as we see it, the fund's objectives, how the property fits into those objectives, our decision regarding the property, and finally go into an in-depth discussion on our analysis and how we came to that decision.
46% of our tenants are telecom users and 53% are ordinary office users. And currently our property can generate NOI of about $76 million.
While they lacked a lot of particular knowledge about the submarket, the amount of research and the thoroughness of their calculations was very strong, especially relative to the competition.
I thought your phrasing, catchphrases, were quite unique and very well said. The choice of hit and bruising. Whoever said bruising, I thought it was a really good choice of words.
The opportunities presented by this submarket are that it is a trendy and developing neighborhood. This in turn has a pull effect for quality tenants towards our property.
You can also look from another side, because you need less light. I mean, we are Chelsea, so we are not in Midtown where there are a lot of skyscrapers, but they are lower floor buildings, so you have more light coming into the room, saving energy costs.
Now, as a real estate educator, I've spent most of my life trying to promote real estate education and teach real estate classes, and I cannot help but feel a sense of gratitude and fulfillment when I see all these prominent students from different parts of the world coming together, exhibiting their enthusiasm and demonstrating their wonderful education background in front of very prominent New York City judges. For the Tribeca room, the highest scoring team was Meridian Capital Advisors. Okay, no emotion. Very good. So that is Meridian Capital Advisors Tribeca room. For the Bryant Park, Commercial Repositioning Advisors. Okay. And for the Flatiron room, it's Viking Capital Advisors.
The city has realized that technology is truly the way of the future. It's not only focused on maintaining its stance as the financial center of the world, but also as the technological center of the world as well.
We're not looking to be opportunistic or looking to get in on a value add play. We're just a pension fund looking for that stable, consistent, cash-on-cash return.
People are going to step their foot back in the water. Where are they going to invest first? It's going to be New York, the core markets that they know.
It has subway access right into the lobby of the building, which is great for both retail traffic and for the office sector of our subject.
The total amount of funds that we've received compared to our entire pension fund is only about 0.15%, so it's not a huge decrease in our stake in real estate.
We all try to be constructive. We really do not try to start out cutting them off at the knees.
You never fail to cite the source of the data and the source of the forecast, and many, many, many companies or listeners are very sensitive to where that forecast came from.
So you have to think about the use, your tenant, and who their customer is or employees, and how you're going to transport those people in a building like this to make it effective. Because if you can't transport them, then there's going to be no demand.
Historically in Manhattan, you think 6 months works?
You just told me it's not really an office market, or it's not really dependent on office.
I would posit to you that the time to sell is when it's appropriate to sell.
That said, the intention, they are not babies and they're not children, and they are grown-ups. And I think you insult someone who's a grown-up by not treating them as such.
In first place, Viking Capital Advisors.
In the real world, if you were going in front of an investment committee to make a presentation, you'd get 5-6 days to make a formal presentation. So it is real world.